Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the session today, February the 7th. We are going to continue with the last part of the activities program for this week, okay? In this unit, we are going to have some vocabulary related to crime. In this unit, we are going to work with some vocabulary related to crime. As you can see here, we have some pictures that are related to the story that we are going to read. I am going to show you all the words that I need that you read. Andres Arriola, read the words, please.
Okay, thief, graffiti artist, vandal, detective, bank robber, witness, mugger, huge, shoplifter, pickpocket, joyrider, and hacker.
Okay, we have the judge, we have the mugger, the shoplifter, okay, and the pickpocket. As you can observe here, we have some different characteristics of vandalism. Here we have some characteristic of vandalism and the authority that represents, in this case, when you have to go into a court, okay? So I need that you complete the information in your book. Complete information in the book in the vocabulary section. Complete information in your book in the vocabulary section, okay? Ready? Complete quickly, please. Complete quickly. Okay, so those are the words. We are going to work in this first part, okay? Now continue, take the captures if you need. Take your captures if you need, okay? 1, 2, and 3. Now we go to the second part. In the second part of the vocabulary, okay? So we are going to tick the people who aren't criminals. Pay attention to this expression, who aren't criminals, okay? Who aren't, no criminals on this case. And we're going to have the following, attention to this. I am going to show you so you can have the differences in this. No, in this case, we say graffiti artist is not a criminal. Maybe some people said that is a vandal, but depending on the culture, is only an artist. The other is the detective. The other is the judge, the witness, okay? Those are some of the words that we are going to identify that who aren't criminals, okay? Complete information into the vocabulary section, please. Complete information into the vocabulary section. Ready? Very good. So in the video, you can access to the information also. Don't worry about it. With this introduction of the vocabulary, we are going to read. Why I introduce this? Because it's essential for me that you understand some of the words and the differences between the words. Here we say crime doesn't pay. Crime doesn't pay. We are going to listen and read this story where you are going to involve all this vocabulary, okay? Attention, please, attention, and follow the reading. Attention and follow the reading because you are going to answer. Later, you are going to answer, read the article and number the story. You are going to do the activity number 1. You are going to write the number of the order of the story. Did you see? This is the activity number 3. Pay attention, okay?
Crime doesn't pay.
1. Go straight to jail. 2 young criminals in California were trying to break into a car when police officers saw them. While the police were chasing them, the friends decided to climb over a fence. Unfortunately, the fence they climbed over belonged to the famous San Quentin prison.
2. While you wait... A bank robber in Belgium demanded a lot of money from a bank clerk. "Can you wait in your car?" she asked politely, "and I can bring the money to you?" While he was waiting outside, the bank staff called the police. He was still sitting in his car when the police arrived.
3. Signature crime. 2 young English vandals, Peter Addison and his friend Mark Ridgway, broke into a summer camp. While Mark was smashing plates and setting off the fire extinguishers, Peter wrote some graffiti on the wall. He wrote, "Peter Addison was here." The police soon arrested the 2 criminals.
4. Change for the worse. A thief walked into a convenience store in New York and asked for change from a $20 note. The man pulled out a gun while the assistant was opening the till. The assistant was terrified and gave him all the cash he had. The thief grabbed the money and ran away, but he left his $20 note behind. So, how much money did he take? $15.
5. Positive ID. While a woman was leaving a grocery store in Sydney, Australia, a mugger grabbed her bag and ran away. The shop assistant called the police, and the woman gave them a description of the man. The police arrested him in the next street, and then asked the woman to identify him. But the thief was quicker. "Yes, officer," he said. "That's the woman I stole the bag from."
Okay, so here you have all the vocabulary involved, as you can see, okay? Here we're going to have some verbs that they are using, some verbs that we have and are frequently used. Break into, for example, when you go inside a house, when you go inside a place, that is to break into, okay? The other says vandals, a similarity to criminals on this, okay? Also arrested, the police arrested. There is expression that we say, thief grabbed the money, took the money, when they rush the money from your hands, that is grabbed in this. Pull out a gun, pull out when you are attempted in this case. Pay attention to the difference between a thief and a bank robber. A thief is a person that go, in this case, street maybe, and it's only one. But in this case, a bank robber is the specialist to do this kind of criminals form. It's kind of vandalism, okay? A mugger, okay? Pay attention to the mugger, the person that is in the street walking around you and takes out this. Remember, a thief, a robber, and a mugger, okay? Those is, in this case, the differences between the words that we have on this case, right? Using this vocabulary, now we go to order this information. Now we're going to organize this information, okay? Ivana, start reading this.
Read the article and write the numbers of the story.
Okay, so here we have 8 stories, okay? The number 1, we have in this case the stories that we have here, and you are going to number the events. Here we have 3, 4, 5 stories. Did you see? We have 5 stories. We are going to try to number what is obviously the article, if the number 1, the number 2, the number 3, the number 4, or 5. Okay, let's start reading, Ivana. Number 1.
Go straight to jail. 2 young criminals in California were trying to break into a car when police officers saw them. While the police were chasing them, their friends decided to climb over a fence. Unfortunately, the fence they climbed over belonged to the famous San Quentin prison.
Until present. According to the number 1, Ivana, what of these sentences belong to the story number 1? Can you tell me? Which ones do you consider belong to the story number 1 from this list?
Leo la lista.
No, I need only those that are related to the number 1. Which
Yeah.
of the list belongs to the number 1? Only to the number 1. To this list. Which of these sentences? For example, the sentence number 1 belongs to the story number 3. Did you see? The sentence number 1 belongs to the sentence number 3. Okay? In this case, what about the number 2, the number 3, the number 4? What is your opinion?
Number 4.
Number 4, okay. Any other one? Any other sentence belongs to the number one?
No, miss.
That is the
Según
one.
yo, pues.
Okay, that's right. Okay. So now continue. Tere Suarez. What about the story number 2? Tere Suarez. What about the story number 2? Tere. Hmm? Which sentences?
Three.
The number 3, okay. Any other? Any other? Any other sentence?
7.
The number 7. Thank you. Janina, in your personal opinion, what about the number 3? What about the number 3?
The number 3 with the
Number? Okay, what is the number 3?
and the number 8. The line.
Which one? Number 8 and?
Yes.
Only the number 8? Only the number 8? Janina?
Yes.
Okay. So we continue the next one. Natalie, what about the number 4 and 5? Number 4, sorry. Natalie. What about the story number 4? Which words belongs to the number 4? Which is sentences? Okay.
Number 4 is number 5.
Number 5. Any other? Any other?
And number 5 is
What about the number 6 or what about the number 2? Related to the number 5.
number 5 is
What about this one?
the number 3.
The number 3 maybe is for you. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Well, as you can observe here, we're using the vocabulary. I am going to show all the answers so you can have the information related to this. Okay. Remember that here you have all the answers for that. Okay. You have in this case, you have all the options. You have all the options related to this. Pay attention, please. Complete the information in your books. Complete the information in your books, please. Complete the information in your books. Ready? Quickly, quickly, let's do it, let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Okay, so here we have the information related to this. And obviously now we continue with the next part. We have worked into the vocabulary related to people in crime. So here we have some words. Pay attention to the expressions that we are going to work today in this case. We have some phrasal verbs. What are the phrasal verbs that we are working in this case? Broke into, run away, and set off. Those are the verbs that are included to the vocabulary. Frederick Torres, start reading, please.
Okay, the robber broke into the house. The mouse ran away from the cat.
The mouse, okay?
The mouse. The vulgar set off the alarm when he broke the windows.
Okay, so in this case, what is break into? When you enter into a house, into a place without any permission, and you are going to vandalism. Run away, to escape, and set off. When you set off the alarm is when you turn out the alarm, okay? That is to set off, when you destroy something, okay? That is that. Please copy in your books. Copy in your books. Those are the phrasal verbs that we're going to use into the vocabulary activity, okay? Ready? Perfect. Using this kind of the vocabulary, now we are going to complement with the grammar reference that we have in this case. For the grammar reference, we are going to make a not comparison. We are going to work into a contrast between the past continuous and the past simple. Remember that the last class that we were working on this, we were comparing that. The past simple only is when you detail something that happened with no descriptions. But the past continuous is going to give a lot of description that was happening at the same time of the activity in the past, okay? It's really important to mention that. So please, Alejandra and Chundia, start reading, please.
We often use the past continuous and the past simple together. The past continuous describes an action or situation that was in progress, and the past simple describes a complete action. The burglar was climbing through the window when the police officer saw him. When I went out, it was raining. We connect the actions with when and while. I was cooking dinner and when I heard a loud noise. While was reading a magazine, the thief took my bag.
Okay, so what is the conclusion of this? Attention. Remember that we say the past continuous describes an action, a situation that was in progress. Did you see? Here you have the information. And obviously the simple past comments about a completed action. Something that we have to consider are the connectors. Pay attention to these connectors that appear. When, okay, pay attention to when, okay? Those connectors are, remember, when connects the simple past. When connects the simple past, and while connect the past continuous. That is the clue. Remember, when connects with the simple past, while connects with the past continuous. In this case, we say attention. In this case, we say when. When you use when, you connect the sentence with the simple past tense. Did you see? When and connects with past tense. Okay? And obviously, if you are using attention and obviously before the activity, you are going to find the past continuous. Did you see? Remember, when connects with the simple past. But before when, if you are going to use a time, you are going to use past continuous. Did you see? What happened with while? While connect the past continuous. And sometimes people use a comma. Sometimes people use a comma. Did you see? And connects with the simple past tense. Here you say when. Sometimes you are going to use when at the beginning of the sentence. But I prefer to avoid this because I prefer that you follow the rule. You are going to find sometimes when, but I prefer you avoid the rule because to get into confusions of that. While connects the past continuous. And the second part separated with a comma, you are going to use the simple past tense. Remember, when connects the simple past, while connects the past continuous. I need that you pay attention also to the following. You can use also while in the middle. While can be used also in the middle of the sentence, similar to when. You are going to find to use that, okay? So that's the reason why I need that you pay attention, especially with those cases that you have to do in this case, right? Well, we are going to work with these activities. We are going to work these activities, and obviously we are going to have the first exercise, okay? Attention. Into the first exercise, you are going to have this. You are going to read the dialogues. You are going to read the dialogues and you're going to use the verbs in the parentheses. This is a dialogue between this Ronnie and the policeman. In the parentheses you have, you are going to use past simple or past continuous, okay? Attention, ladies, you are going to use the annotate bar now. Ladies, you are going to use the annotate bar now, okay? And the boys will use the chat. Ladies use the annotate bar and the boys use the chat. Ladies, please confirm me please if the annotate bar is working. Yes or no? Ladies?
Yes.
Is working? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, start please. Let's do it, girls. Let's do it. Boys, start with the chat. Hurry up, hurry up. Let's do it, let's do it. Ladies use the annotate bar, past simple versus past continuous. Read the information and you are going to decide. Let's do it quickly. Hurry up, hurry up. Let's do it, let's do it. Okay, Andres Arriola started, he shared some of the questions. Okay, the rest, quickly please. Okay. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it quickly, hurry up. Okay. But he was watching, or he were watching. What is the correct form? Remember the past continuous was, were, and the verb with the ing form. The simple past, ed, or irregular verbs, okay? So that's good. So here we have some of the information. Okay, let's do it, let's do it. Very good. What happened with the rest of the boys? Solo tengo 2 varones en sesión. Al resto le voy a tener que poner la falta. Solo los 2 varones que están trabajando en el chat son a los únicos que le voy a tener que poner la asistencia. El resto de los varones le pongo falta. ¿Qué pasó? Todavía están dormidos. Okay. So this is the information. Read it. Okay. Now attention. Now attention. Okay. Attention. Pay attention to the answers. Pay attention. Compare your answers. Compare your answers. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Compare your answers. Pay attention to the expressions that you're using. Where are you playing? Okay. Complete information in your books, please. Okay. Was Ronnie watching? Okay. When connects you arrived. Okay. Pay attention to that. Okay. Was he watching? Okay. Pay attention to this. Complete the information in your books. Complete the information in your books, please, okay? Complete the information in your books. Okay? Okay, complete the information in your books. Okay. Well, now we continue with the part number 2. Attention to the part number 2, okay? attention to the part number 2. Something. Okay. Okay. That was the part number 2. Sorry, I get wrong, right? This is the part that was incomplete in the first part, okay? So, right now, please, we get in verse, okay? Creo que hicieron la parte número 2, ¿verdad? Sí, ¿verdad? Sorry. I haven't paid attention to that, okay? So, now we go to the part number 1. Now we go to the conversation part number 1, in this case. Now we continue with the rest of the words. Again, please, now boys use the annotate bar. Boys use the annotate bar. Ladies use the chat. Quickly, let's do it. Okay, boys, quickly. Let's do it. Okay. Manuel, let's do it. Okay. Ladies use the chat. Okay, Natalie, Ivana, Fiance, very good. Let's do it, boys. Let's do it. Vamos, chicos, que están dormidos. Esos que están participando son los únicos que les voy a poner la asistencia de hoy. Let's do it. Boys, continue with the rest. Hurry up. Let's do it quickly. Let's do it. Okay, very good. So here we have some of the information that the students have been sharing. Okay, very good. Excellent. Now we have some of these. Pay attention to the answers. Pay attention to the answers, please. Okay. So here we have the answers. Compare, please, compare that. So in this case, was eating. Pay attention to the simple past. What did? Okay. When he arrived. Okay. When he ran, pay attention, the past simple connects with the comma and connects with the past continuous. Did you see? Can you see the order of this? When could be at the beginning or in the middle? The same happens with while, okay? Were you watching? Okay. Complete information in your books, please. Complete information in your books. Quickly, let's do it. Complete information in your books, okay? So, ready? In the recording, you have the information to do that, okay? Very good. That is the information that we were working in this, and you have the practice for that. What you are going to do as homework, attention. What is the homework you are going to have? You're going to complete in your books, homework for the next class. You're going to complete the activity number 3, in this case, complete the sentences, and the activity number 4. You're going to complete the activity number 3 and the activity number 4 in your student book. Okay, you're going to complete the activity number 3 and the activity number 4 for the next class. Okay, you are going to complete that information. Ready? Ready for this, okay? De tarea se quedan con la actividad 3 y 4 que la van a completar para la próxima clase. Quiero que me escuchen, por favor, cómo va a trabajar lo siguiente. Abra su plataforma Richmond en este momento y usted tiene 2 actividades que dicen revisión de portafolio. Ingrese en este momento, por favor, de inmediato. Rapidito. Mientras ustedes ingresan, escúchenme qué va a pasar la siguiente semana. ¿Verdad? ¿Qué va a pasar la siguiente semana? Esta semana prácticamente ya es el cierre de contenidos y la próxima semana solo voy a realizar deberes. El día de hoy ustedes ya tienen en asignaciones, tienen este portafolio 1, si se dan cuenta, y tienen este portafolio 2. En este momento van a comenzar a trabajar portafolio 1 y portafolio 2. Son 2 actividades que están diseñadas para este momento. Si bien es cierto, el fecha de cierre dice el viernes, cuidado, no está para el domingo. Ojo, no está para el domingo. Mire bien, no está para cierre de domingo. ¿Se da cuenta? Cuidado, watch out. Por eso en este momento la va a trabajar conmigo, ¿verdad? La va a trabajar conmigo aquí. Son 2 actividades cortas, no son de gran cantidad. Son 2 actividades cortas que las va a trabajar en este momento. La próxima clase, por favor, pasen la voz a sus compañeros. Voy a tomar el examen. El proyecto quimestral lo tomamos en aula, como lo hicimos la vez anterior. Es obligación de todos los cadetes ingresar con cámara prendida para trabajar el examen de proyecto. Así que, por favor, va a haber una pequeña diferencia, así que échale una revisión a todo eso, sobre todo aquellos que están aspirando al BI. Así que, por favor, dependiendo de los resultados que estén, ustedes van a poder tener acceso. Así que de este resultado que yo obtenga, va a ser en la misma temática, pero va a tener una demanda un poquito mayor. Así que, por favor, revise todos los contenidos. Por eso yo voy a parar hasta el día de hoy el debercito chiquito que tienen para la próxima clase. ¿Estamos claros? La próxima semana todos deben de ingresar porque vamos a tener el examen proyecto quimestral en línea. Pase la voz a todos, por favor. ¿Sí? ¿Alguna pregunta? ¿No? Listo. En este momento, por favor.
Una pregunta.
Dígame.
Una pregunta, por favor. ¿Es
Dígame.
el examen proyecto o es otra cosa?
Lo de hoy es
no-
revisión portafolio 2. Esa es la evaluación
Ok.
que voy a tomar del portafolio 2, que es el segundo
Ok.
parcial del segundo quimestre, lo que van a dar en este momento. La próxima semana es el quimestral. ¿Ya?
Ok.
Listo. Ingresen, por favor, y me comienzan a compartir pantallas múltiples. Rapidito. Vamos. Comienza a compartir pantallas múltiples. Están activadas. Se cae la sesión, volvemos a ingresar de inmediato. Se cae la sesión, volvemos a ingresar de inmediato. Multiple screen, please. Comienza a compartir pantallas en este momento. Rapidito. Share your screen, please. Anchundia, Andrés, Baggio, Diana, Dominic, Frederick, Natalie, Sabino, Suarez, Janina are the only students that are sharing. The rest, what is happening? Let's do it. Valesca, dale, puedes también compartir. Okay, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Vamos rapidito. Okay, very good. I'm taking my evidences. Let's do it quickly. Let's do it. Hurry up, hurry up. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Let's do it quickly. Very good. Vamos, vamos, rapidito. Vamos, rapidito, vamos. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I'm monitoring all the students. Usted sabe que una vez que abre, tiene que completar todo. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Manuel Pico, what happened with your internet? Your internet is not running fast.
Sí, es que está lento porque también tengo a mi hermana pequeña que está en Zoom.
Okay. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Please quickly, hurry up, hurry up. Okay. Very good. Okay. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up. ¿Listo? En el chat, por favor. En el chat tienen ustedes el link. En el chat tienen el link. Rapidito. Ingresa al chat. En el chat tiene el link para la asistencia. Haga pausa un ratito. En el chat tiene el link de la asistencia. Ok. Si ya logró abrir el link de asistencia, no hay necesidad que ingrese a la segunda sesión. Si ya ingresó al link de la asistencia, no hace falta que ingrese a la segunda sesión. Mientras lo haga, en un minuto se cierra. Si no tiene link de asistencia, vuelve a ingresar que voy a tener unos minutos más abiertos. Debe seguir trabajando la siguiente hora. Debe de seguir trabajando la siguiente hora. Vamos, rapidito, vamos. Debe de seguir trabajando la siguiente hora. Si ya ingresó al link de asistencia, ya no tiene que entrar a la siguiente sesión. Debe de seguir trabajando, eso sí, debe seguir trabajando todo esto. Ya tengo aquí las evidencias. Vamos, rapidito, ingrese al link de asistencia y continúe trabajando. Ingrese al link de asistencia y continúe trabajando. Si ya puso su link de asistencia y ya tiene grabada su asistencia, no hace falta que ingrese a la segunda parte de la sesión. Puede continuar trabajando asincrónicamente